Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and we're back here with Your Turn to Die, which we're actually finishing up this corruption saga, where basically I'm a bit of a klutz when it comes to recording things. I'll try to make sure it doesn't happen again, and it's like I'm just saying this a quick forward, again, this is like the last video where the audio got corrupted. I'll put the same link as I did the last video in the description, like initial gen reactions, and I'll try to go into more detail, especially since I had to replay the main trial a few more times because I forgot to save. I made the same exact choices. Oh boy. Although I don't really think that's entirely gonna matter top of my head when we go to this, this new chapter anyway. Well, from the outset of it, but I still made the same choices regardless. And I'm going to try to reiterate the same things I did in the my genuine initial reaction. Especially since I'm going to lay almost everything out that I know top of my head. Especially after going through the main trial again several times over. Notice a few more details, which I can start theorizing more about. I'm sorry. Muscle Gorilla. Big Sis Sarah. Oh god. Mom. We need to protect that child at all costs. That's all I can say. Excuse me. I brought your lunch. It's Kai with a different apron on. Oh, thank you. Kai, you got a minute? Yes? Kai, how many years has it been since you came here? How many indeed? Surely it's been quite a long time. That's why I want to give you this, you hard worker. What is this? Go on, try it on. Signature look. There it is. Whoa, suits you pretty well, eh? What exactly led to... Come on now, it's a present. My wife and Sarah live safely thanks to you. What do you... So you mean to state your feelings of gratitude? Nope, this isn't about gratitude as your employer. That apron belonged to my own mom. In other words, it proved your initiation to the tradition of homemakers. Is there like some sort of community sort of orchestrator for homemakers? Homemakers. As well as your bond with the Chidoan family. To me, you're family. I am family. My wife thinks the same way. She just to give you that as a gift, in fact. Surely you jest. Someone such as me. Whoa, what's the matter? It is nothing. Your eyes are red. Don't tell me you're crying. Whatever you're saying. Makes me happy. If it comes to it, I'm trusting you with Sarah. Oh boy. Someday that girl will learn I'm not her real father. Adoption. Or is it adoption, really? That girl's destiny has so much potential for change that I put my own life on the line. It's far from trifling. But I've got no worries, because our family's got a hero who'll protect her from the shadows. Please don't say hero. I'm nothing but a traitor. I will remain in a shadow, never known, and just continue to protect Miss Sarah. Such is my affection. But, this apron... I will use it with care. I will treasure it. Affection. Hi. I may have treasured you, but I won't give you my daughter. Never. Master? Daughter. When it comes to Miss Sarah, he loses sight of all else, indeed. From this angle as well, I must continue to watch over Miss Sarah. I wonder if she's focusing her studies now. Hey, Sarah! Oh, look, Joe's back. Oh, God. What, Joe? Face forward, we're in class. I heard they open as a super good kebab place. Let's go there on my way home. I'll treat ya. Okay, fine. You're so loud. Now's not the time to talk. Oh, and hey, in exchange, I get it. I'll bring Ryoko too. For real? Excuse me. Sorry. No, that's not what I meant. Seriously, quiet. What are you trying to say? Please show me your homework, Madam Sarah. Do it yourself. We're in class, remember? Of course I'm not going to lend it to you. Just for a second, I'm fast at copying. That's not a good skill to have. I forgot about that. That's not a skill deserving praise. Sorry, but I can't. It's called homework. It's your fault for not doing it at home. You're right, but... do homework at home? Come on, man. Besides, I'm dead. And so it begins. Huh? I died because you questioned me, you know? Don't you feel any responsibility? And I suffered a long time because of you too, right? You got anything to say to that? What are you sorry for? You damn murderer. No, I just had to move forward. I did the most I could. And this is how it turned out? I protected everyone. I did. But I died. Survivor's guilt. Kai died too. But... just stop it already, Joe. Please, please. You want to look away? Look at me in the eye. Yeah, pleasant images, pleasant thoughts. Let's keep that all out in the open, into the head. A dream. That was just a dream. I need to calm down. I need to... oh, my head is spinning. Where is this? Like in some hotel room. But I doubt we haven't left the place, so... I can see my reflection in the window. Gosh, you look awful. You look lifeless. I know, if this is no time for me looking in the mirror. Sarah... huh? Okay, we're getting some poltergeist stuff. How long are you gonna run? Die with me, Sarah. Hi, Professor. And, boy. You are Joe! This is just a nightmare! So cold, man. Aren't we best friends? Shut up! Let's not hurt ourselves. You really shouldn't go that way. A sharp pain spreads through my body. It hurts. Help me, someone. I'll make you more comfortable. Stop, I can't breathe. Joe! I love you, Sarah. Stop! Sarah. Get a grip. Sarah! Can you understand me? Kaiji? Yep, you're a friendly policeman in the flesh. The room is still clean. How did I go running around and hurt myself? Show me your wounds. I heard some pretty loud noises. Something happened? Might as well tell him. So you had a hallucination of Joe. Yes. Glad you didn't get any major injuries. Come on, sit down in the bed. Where is this place? This is the 3rd floor. There's rooms prepared here, one for each person. In other words, get some rest. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Don't mention it, but I think you should sleep a little longer. I don't want to worry everyone. Everyone else is resting too. No need for you alone to push it. If you've come this far without a break, you at least deserve to sleep. Yeah, every single time, like we were offered like a break in the last chapter, I basically just turned it down. I don't want to sleep. What? I'll stay in your room, sure. So sleep easy. No, I don't want to lie down. Alright, fine. I'll lend you a shoulder. Just rest a little more. I understand. Sarah? Not up, eh? Well, shucks. Me too, huh, Sarah? You can't acknowledge the hallucinations. Once they burn into your brain, and he has them too. Because of the shooting. Don't end up like Mr. Policeman. Looks like you managed to rest some. Yes, thank you very much. Want to go show your face to everyone? They're worried, so... Yes. And there's button for hallucination time, so no. Do we even have anything? Okay, we don't have... Nothing carries over too much, I don't think so. Well, there's everyone. I think that's Jin behind the lampshade. Since I entered the large, bright space, I noticed the people there. Singing echoed through the room. That's Reiko's voice. Entranced by it, Sarah Chadoan? You look awful. Alice. Why are you listening to me from the wall? Isn't she your sister? How annoying. We're strangers now, I tell you. Right, Reiko and Alice are siblings, huh? You should just make up already. At least talk to each other. Reiko is surely singing with pure feelings out of grief for the dead. I don't care to introduce unnecessary distraction with my presence. Pretty conscientious for your sister, eh? Always a provocative one, aren't you? You all... What do you think of Reiko? Huh? I think I said... a big sister type. I suppose I can interpret that in a good way. Doesn't seem like she gets bashful, and not even if she's dealing with brawny men. Kind to the weak, harsh and the strong. That's the impression I get. Yeah, she's been there for Kana and Jin, and Naoi. She was different before. Before? She was harsh on everyone. Precisely. Since Reiko's birth, she's brimming with vitality. And had talent in music and charming others. She was harsh even on herself, but especially harsh on weak people who were all talk and no action. She's undergone a startling change. Due to your murder case, I take it. Exactly right. Sorry to make you hear these trifles. Sarah! Sarah! Sarah, you came too! Sarah! Big Sis Sarah! Aw. You okay? You can't push yourself, okay, Sarah? I'm fine, just a little exhausted. I'm glad you woke up, meow. It's warm. Everyone must be exhausted, body and soul. But the kindness is comforting. The hell are you looking at? Sorry. That's gonna be a while. Sarah, you know the sitch? What's everyone doing now? Nothing yet. After that awful main game, we've been off by ourselves resting. We were given rooms for every other person, so we carried you here and have been standing by. But that bad doll girl's nowhere to be found, Woof. Should we look for her, meow? Miley vanished? Oh boy, let's go defeat her. We'll find her. Miley, I'm gonna deal with you myself. Big Sis Sarah? It's nothing. Oh boy. Alright, sitting around is not my style either. Let's take caution exploring the area. And we have this whole exploratory period. I've basically seen a dinner gist of all of it, but what was it? I'll say this right now. Because it's a detail I missed when we were, like, going through the main trial last time. Like, when we were going head-on-head with Sao. A guy I still don't really like so far. he talked about the whole, like, the emails, the 17, the 17 people are secured, and mentioned about the blackboard, like the chalkboard in the bar area. How, like, the 17 plus a 3 matching up to that would go to that. And if his emails are true, which I have no doubt they are, because like, you know, what's going on with Kai, that basically proves it. But that would mean there's, like, if Kai is one of the 3, then there's, like, 2 people here that, you know, are in with the kidnappers, if they're not already part of this group. So we're probably gonna meet, like, more people so far in like, in this chapter alone for, like, the main trial. Plus, along with that, I wonder if the main trial is gonna be, like, the exact rules as, like, in the last one, the whole Mafia rules. There's no, like, hints at it so far of what I've seen of it, but I mean, it's gonna be hard. No, I can't say that because I'm just basing off my assumptions on information they said later on, so I'll speak later then. And there's Kana. Oh boy. Whoa, loads of monitors. Almost like some kind of security room, ain't it? I think you hear a faint sound. It's one of the monitors on? Well, there's Kana, but I hear a faint sound from this monitor. Is this another trap? And it's the professor, yay! Huh? My, what is this all of a sudden? Man, the monitor, it's unmistakably... Professor Mishima? Oh my, if it isn't Miss Neo! It's not a video? You're talking to me? Yes, I'm looking to your eyes and talking with you, Miss Neo. This is unthinkable. Yes, it is unthinkable. After all, Professor Mishima is dead. Other people behind you, your friends. It's nice to meet you. My name is Mishima. Oh yeah, and this is basically where I mentioned before, like the very start, like when I started going into this game, that I heard like things about like I'm a spoiler. Well, I don't even know if it's really a spoiler for this game or not, but it felt like it belonged to this game. It was basically just about clones, basically. At the top of my head, based on how this game is structured, I don't know how I can exactly believe that. But it definitely seems to fit in it the more I thought about it. Like, for example, like, I didn't mention it before because, you know, I was trying to put on my head, but the very second when we first met, like, Alice, or technically Gonby then at the time, like, we were interrogating him about, you know, why he was so dubious to Sarah, and he was, like, talking about the whole gunshots, and plus the whole fact that I failed Russian roulette several times, so it was basically my mind. I thought he, like, basically, like, you know, saw there was, like, there would be, like, this, I guess, like, almost alternate universe, or, like, something, like, clones of, like, where we failed and, like, killed everyone, like, so many times over. Like, that sort of thing. That would account for all the other game overs, but that's probably just pure speculation. That would also make all the deaths that happened so far be legitimate, but that also, like, go along with what the emails go along and say with, if the, you know, the emails, like, as South said, are, like, very trustworthy, that Sarah's looking for the games and her friend too. Like, I don't know about the whole friend thing, but if the emails are being true that, like, you know, Sarah was, like, looking forward to actually these games, like us, and we have no memory of that, then that means, like the second we were kidnapped, like, taken from the house, like a clone, we were cloned or something like that, and, you know, came along with this. We're technically based on, like, the dads, on Sarah's dad, yeah. We're just clones from the very start. The whole adoption thing, but it's pure speculation at this point. The only reason I'm doubting this is because it doesn't feel like clones would exactly work. Like, you know, they wouldn't reveal it, like, you know, because for all my knowledge, like, I don't know how many chapters this game is going to have, and since we're in chapter 2, and only chapter 3 part 1 has been uploaded this time, I doubt they would reveal, like, the whole clone thing, like, in this chapter or in chapter 3 part 1, because it seems a kind of bit too early. It seemed like I guess, like a very finishing thing instead, so, I'm just going off that speculation, I'll just continue on. And this whole clone thing, like, that's the whole reason I brought it up. Because this is obviously like AI stuff, and plus with the dolls, like now, like we've seen like dolls of Kana and Sarah ourselves, so like they're really realistic, lifelike dolls. So you just put like there's someone's like AI or consciousness into it, or like, you know, something completely like that. Those dolls we saw were just lifeless, you know, immovable, like just husks, almost you can say, which is that's gonna be very weird to think about, because we just stripped one to get clothes for Kana. Oh, okay, let's not think about that anymore. I am Kazumi Mishima. I teach Japanese and art to high school students. What in the world's going on here? Do you remember us? Were we ever acquainted? Well, now. Ah, I see now. I've remembered. I'm an AI program with Kazumi Mishima, an artificial intelligence. Yeah. An artificial intelligence? Precisely. I'm a replica made from copies of Kazumi Mishima's memories and emotions. That's leads to another thing. How much these people, like, if the whole clones thing's a thing, like, and I'm probably just gonna sing this to the ground. So I like get it all in my system, because I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, how much these people like actually like know like they're clones, like, you know, from the other possible like 2 people who are in on the stalkers. Like, maybe Kai would know, but you know, since, you know, everyone killed him off, we can't tell that for sure. And I doubt he would exactly know if he's not in the very everything part of the plan. Well, unless, you know, he knew about the whole Sarah's a clone, and it's, yeah. But no motive exactly why having this on. Some weird morality experiment with clones of oneself. Everyone, I suppose you met with the real Kazumi Mishima. On the back of this monitor is a photo of the Mishima's face. If that's the truth, are all these AIs different people? What a strange sensation. I'd love to meet and speak with myself. Well, the old guy's gone, woof. What did you say? The way you talk, everything. It's the professor. The professor is actually here. Oh boy, it's still hard. Now, an AI of a person should be dead? Then Joe, is there one of Joe? Basis Sarah, what's the matter, meow? Before I knew it, I was intently checking the backs of the monitors. Not here, not here, not here, not here. What if there's even a monitor with my photo? Yet Joe's is nowhere to be found. Sister, why aren't you here? I miss you too. And Kana, why does only Neo get to... Professor? What are you doing? Hello. Who was it? Who went and started up the Mishima AI? What the? I get it, then Ranger. It was you, wasn't it? Hey, don't get mad. Everybody gets pretty pleased, don't you think? We turn to the voice behind us. Hi. Hey there, you bastards, slept well. Who are you, meow? Oh, and a dress-up doll, real Ranger. You certainly, yeah. I don't know if he looks like a ranger. More like a wizard. I can support you all on this floor. Best regards. Okay. I'll try to give voices to the different masks, faces that he has. What about Miley? Oh, you prefer the ladies, do ya? Sheesh. Come on over here, Safflin, for they have so humbly requested a girl. I'm angry at you right now. It's creepy when they all talk at once. Creepy, you're awful. Just joshing, you're real cute to move it already. Do you mean it? Wow, this song. Now. No. No. Good to meet you, everyone. I'm the Vice Floor Master, the Crying Doll, Tia Cephalin. I guess we are having different dolls for every single chapter, like different floors. If we do one main trial, we get new dolls. What a calamity! Oh, you're here. This is perfect. Let's begin to explain the rules of Floor 3. The rules of Floor 3? Yep, you bastards are probably hyper on edge and expecting up a storm in the main game, right? And so we thought of some wonderful festivities to let you reconcile before the next main game. Wait, we're doing one again? A main game? Oh, it depends on you assholes. What's the matter? My face scared you? Come on, start to go in. Shut up. Before your stupid explanation, take that off. That thing you're wearing... Isn't that Joe's hair clip? Sure enough, you recognize this clip. It feels good, you know. Feels like it's full of the dead's regrets. The regrets of Joe Tazuna, the honestly cheerful, soft-hearted moron. And that skirt too, it must be sisters. You bastards got any right to condemn me. This topic's donezo! Now everyone come see what's behind these monitors. We'll have a fun game. Why couldn't we say anything back? Ah, boy. Oh yeah, before we move on, I don't want to know if I'm actually being real, like, I actually, like, the whole clone thing is, like, you know, a real thing in this game, because I want to see how far my conspiracy theories go if I continue to believe that. I want to see how wrong I get. How wrong I get. Prize exchange, let's go. We're gonna win some fabulous prizes. I don't know if you can hear, that's our dog. A photo of me. Creepy, what's all this about? Well, Kaiji is looking pretty sullen. Photo of Kaiji. Those are some serious bags near his eyes. He looks completely worn out. Years. And we still haven't found so far. Not yet. Come to think of it, where is Sao? Probably just run off so like doesn't have to deal with everyone. I'm trying to think of somehow to come like, you know, talk to people. A photo of Alice. Such a gaudy hairstyle. Well, you gotta express yourself somehow. There's Jin. Looking at him like this, everything but his eyes is covered up. Like, I wonder if Jin's like just wearing like a normal mask. I can't really tell because of the whole cat head plush. A photo of Nao. She's a good countenance. I wonder when this photo's taken. Well, she was an art student, so I guess photos for her would be like make sense. Well, and Reiko's too, because band member. Her photo just looks just as cool. Oh yeah, we skipped over Kyutaro. As a pro baseball player, he's got a good photo. And there's Kana. Or Kana, but not Kana. Yeah, Sarah's dubious about Kana now because of the whole main trial shenanigans. And I was too! A ticket of some kind. What's this? Some sort of mechanical thing. What's this? Same thing for all the other ones, I guess. And a gold star badge! Or a sticker. I want a sticker. I want to be a good person. I want to be a good boy. Some sort of star-shaped badge. What is this? And hi! Oh, who is this guy? As it's not minding us at all, he doesn't even move. That's the receptionist doll, and this is the prize exchange! Cephalin, hand those things out! Ta-da! Okay. Everyone was handed a wallet of some kind. Ooh, free money. Inside are tokens with my face in them? Those are me tokens! Everyone has been given 100. I mean, this whole kidnapper thing must, like, have some bearing. Or some kind, because, like, they're taking this much time. Even, like, engravings, like, you know, people involved. Huh, so let me guess. You can trade these tokens for the prize on display here? Correct, just what I expected from you! The prizes are things related to the clearing floor 3, and personal information profiles, and more! Well, I know who I'm gonna choose if I get a profile. You're making information to prizes. However, you cannot trade for prizes using your own tokens. What's that mean, Wolf? You can only use tokens you get from others. If you get a lot from somebody, you can nab the person's personal info. Oh. Those tokens signify trust. All you bastards are gonna be selling, buying, stealing, and surrendering those suckers. It's sure is a game of buying and selling trust. That's really weird. Like, I've been thinking about that ever since the whole first time going through this. So technically, it just means like the people who have not had like a good trust are probably just gonna be stuck here unless, you know, something extravagant happens to them, or, you know, something like that. Like Sal, it's gonna be a while. Well, he has to find at least one person to help, you know, who would trust him at that point. So, yeah. I can't remember if I was that so harsh on him when I was going through my initial thing. I can imagine just me just like so passive aggressive. I need to see that again. Yeah, there's surely more to this. I've got a good idea. If one of us gathers tokens and buys a prize, we can all share the info. You're all for some friendly bastards. Well, too bad for you, but that's not all. You experienced 9 attractions located on the 3rd floor, and earned the right to challenge the main game. Mo? I only saw like 3 like attractions so far, so what's the point with the whole gosh dang carnival mini games anyway? Whenever you clear an attraction, you receive clear chips. Yeah, gambling. And if you don't collect 10 within the time limit, you'll die before the main game starts. No. Please do relax, Miss Neo. Unlike the main games, you do well that no one wants to die. Please stop. Don't impersonate him. Most attractions require a group of 2. However, one cannot do the same attraction twice. Tokens and clear chips. I'm starting to see what you're getting at. Nice skull face. Now get what you need to do. Clear attractions to collect 10 clear chips. Use the meat tokens you've received however you want, so you can only trade with others' tokens. By the way, the more tokens you get, the better. There's a grand prize too. A ticket to the surface. It's a first come, first serve, so you snooze, you lose. Huh? I didn't see anything like that at the counter. Your time limit is 3 days. Relax, relax. Enjoy the show. You've got plenty of food and clothes and even time to rest. So sleep soundly, like a baby. We won't put any traps for the trickery in your personal room, so use them freely. There'll be traps and everyone else, so have fun with that. Now, the sub-game, the Trust Barter game. Begin! Extravagant. Day 1. Morning. How much will they belittle us? As long as we're here, so might as well not let it get under your skin. But we have to do it. I can't just die. Attraction, should we look for them? Oh yeah, I looked everywhere. Oh yeah, the monitor. Well, I looked everywhere else before coming to the monitor room, so, The monitor screen is cracked. Hey, wasn't this totally fine before? Whose monitor is this? What's going on? The photo in the back of the monitor has been ripped off. Someone's photo must have been here. Well, we looked at them all, so we should have, like, some inkling. Well, I guess we don't remember then. We're just too focused, like, trying to find Joe. Oh, boy. Mr. Moon, did you see the one who destroyed the monitor? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I didn't. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Sao. Well, I don't see why he wanted to destroy that monitor, any monitor for that matter. Him again. Damn it, what the hell is he after? Look for attractions, look for Sao. What do you think, Sarah? Ow. Yeah, let's forget him. I want to stay away from her for a while, since I still can't be calm. That sounds good. God, Sarah, you guys look for attraction. I'll look for the beanie. I ain't gonna let him pull his shit again. No, don't be rash now. Sorry, please let me speak with the professor a little more. Take all the time you need, okay? Literally, like, we need to find some way to boost our own spirits up by this point. Everything, all the shit that's happened so far. Right. Thank you very much. I guess, well, Nailbe's gonna be fine. Neo's gaze is fixed on a single point. And it's a very extravagant little foyer, or like lobby technically. I'm assuming we can't go down to the first and second floor. Like, you know, they're not gonna be pointing so far. Relaxation room. Oh, we missed that point. What was it? I explored everywhere else besides the monitor room. We talked to Alice here. Oh, what did he just talked about? I forget what he talked about. All I can remember is them, the brief allusion to him, the fact that Kaiji and Alice talked to each other about the whole Sao Hiyori thing. Yeah. Ah, gosh, that would fit more into the whole clone theory. But that'd be, like, way so far back, actually, then, too. Like, Alice killed someone, and then, like, there was a clone of them here. Something like that. I don't say anything. I want to be wrong. I just want to, like, piece it together myself. Why I looked in there? It's already looked in there. There's nothing in there. The items, we just dropped everything. And here's the ruined room, and look, a beanie. A green beanie lays on the floor. Is it So's hat? Should we call Reiko and the others? Yeah, I guess so. He's gotta be lurking around here. Hey, look, down the passage to the right, the one in the back. It looks like there's attractions, meow. Don't tell me So went ahead alone. You shouldn't be able to enter without a group of two, but ultimately, maybe somebody's just gotta check. Well, let's go see. I'll go. Will you, Sarah? Seems pointless to try to stop you. Then you better decide which attraction to do. And who to take along, too. I'm gonna choose the same exact one I did. It was, this one, the arm wrestling. Participants 2, clear trip reward, 2 stars. Get 2 star badges. Normal difficulty. Press the button when the power gauge is full, throw down the opponent's arm, defeat the 3 dolls to win. Going ahead with the whole, like, I guess minigame stuff, like, when this, like, maybe this would go along with, like, the main games, like, figuring out the whole clones thing is gonna work. Like, you know, logical reasoning. Like, these Carnival games would just, like, you know, be, like, will be, like, figuring out, like, you know, if, like, the clones have, like, good, like, you know, muscle memory, what like, reflexes and that sort of stuff. That can be explained for, like, why these attractions are here. They're not just for, you know, just pure game's sake. They're just, you know, it's part of the overarching plot. Let's choose you. Qtaro Burgerburg. Qtaro, your outstanding power makes you push the opponent's arm twice as much as on successes. Normal. I know, Sarah. If you partner with me, I'll trade 10 me tokens while we're at it. Choose him. He's a good guy. I mentioned to go. You can rest assured with me, Sarah. Ooh. I really like that effect, though. We'll start with me. You got the motivation? Show him that power of yours! Hello, first misshapen monstrosity thingy-mabob. Arm wrestling rules. Press the button when the strike gauge is most full. If you do well, you will push back the opponent's arm. For the last attack, or when the verge of defeat, a fist button will appear. Mash on it. Touching your allies at icon will give you advice and the like, so good luck. I never clicked on the icon this whole time, so well, hopefully I can actually, like, win again. I won the other one. And we did it. We just basically just turned that blood and guts muscle thing into... I was gonna, like, into mush, but it's more like rot, so we just tore its goddamn arm off. And... nope. Timing... I'm pretty sure I'll be good in the rhythm game. I've been playing, like, those for a while. I'm not good at Guitar Hero, though. I have no idea why I'm thinking back on the other games right now. I should focus on this. There we go. And 3-head mask lady or guy. And hi, screwhead guy. beta pinhead. And go. No, wait, nope. I forgot the kid's moving. No? No. Oh god, I have to do this while also moving the mouse around. That's gonna be terrible. Ah gosh. I want to make sure I actually win this. Ah gosh, dang it. Ah, I'm missing it. God dang it. Go. And there we go. There we go, we won it. And I think we're all up to speed. Besides one more scene, which makes us all the more interesting to think about. Good work, you're really something. So these are clear trips, let's take one each. Obtained one clear trip. Well then, as promised, let's trade tokens. It's a trade of trust, you know. Traded 10 me tokens with Kyutaro. Still, Sao wasn't there, was he? I think I get the retractions now. I suppose we should all meet up and look for Sao. Don't want him getting up to no good while we're busy with this, after all. Damn it, he wasn't anywhere! That damn beanie slummy bastard! Getting heavy in the insults. Sure is a troublesome guy. He's worth apprehending. He has to, like, talk and answer for what he's did so far. Literally. Should we leave him be? No. There's a timeline on the sub-game, yeah? I'm more worried about the loner, Meow. He can't make pairs of clearing attractions if he's alone, woof. Could all of you focus on attractions while I search for Sao? It's better we all find him at once and, like, you know, we, like, you know, helped along. It's not so much as I hate the guy, he should, like, help be getting out. The only way he can actually, like, get better trust with anyone besides Kana would be, like, you know, actually talk things out. He's been lying, like, several times throughout the whole entire thing, so yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight. Yay! Kana! Kana looked directly into my eyes. It's natural for you to hate Kana, but she'll at least keep an eye on Sao. Please believe her. No, wait, Kana, don't you go near the guy on your own. It's my responsibility. Kana was working with Sao. That she was, and oh boy, the whole thing with Joe let out because of that. Oh, God. Or no, maybe she was just being used. No, she was definitely not being used. Because as like, dialect suggested, so, first asshole, then second asshole decision. Do what you want. Fine. Do whatever you want. Sarah! Whatever you do, Kana, it has nothing to do with me. God. Stop this, you guys! Huh? All this tension is just what the kidnappers want. Are you dumb or what? Well, you're more straightforward now, but weren't you going on all about it like well, I'll do as I wish, I'll be the other second half loner. Looking at you, it's like such as quarreling. I hate it! Just reconcile if only in appearance. The feelings can be appended after the fact. Reconcile? Well, I reconciled. What am I even doing? No one's anything wrong here. Not that we know of yet. It's like I'm pinning the reasons for Joe's death into Kana and Sao. Well, it definitely feels like I did. I lost my calm. Oh wait, no, sorry. I lost my calm. We're all victims here. Forced to vote. Forced to be through this. Losing people dear to us. Joe's fate couldn't be changed as soon as he drew the sacrifice card. Let's put a pin in that. It's not Kana's fault. I'm sorry, Kana. Can we be friends again? Sarah! Well said, Sarah. What really pisses me off is Mr. Beanie. You just got used by him too, right, Kana? Don't feel so responsible, alright? That's wrong. I already knew that they were working together. She wasn't being used. This made me hate her. Kana tipped the scales. Yeah, the whole thing with the sage thing. Oh boy, that led to almost everyone getting nearly killed off. Hey Sal, I'm the Keymaster. Oh yeah, and the whole thing where I kept saying it was the Keymaster was a bug, but oh boy. The whole thing where he just dug into Sarah and like it was sentence like dug into my skin. Oh, you should have said that at the very start. What a shame. People are gonna think you're so suspicious now. Like, dear God, fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. I know you're suspicious with the fucking emails, but let go, god damn it. I'm going on a rant. Can't tip the scales. The scales? Kai said he had contact with the kidnappers, but he drew the sage card and became the victim. I'm sure that means he didn't know all the details in the main game. But Sao, he did know things in the main game, which makes him more suspicious. More suspicious than Kai, anyway. From the outset. Like, all the accusations we have against Kai come from Sao himself, too. Sure, they have some weight and there's some bearing, but it's still something to consider, to doubt. What? Yeah, when they're resting in here. I was taking a break with Sao from the main game. Then I found a glowing card behind the sliding door in the bar. What's this? Sacrifice? You ought to toss that. This is, if someone finds out you have that card, you die. Did it say something like that? Relax, this is dummy rule. I probably should have seen that coming when we saw, like that sacrifice card when we found So knocked out afterwards, but... Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, yeah. I probably should have seen that coming, but Jesus. I still didn't trust Sal, so basically, yeah. I didn't even think too much on it, which... Good job, game, with that opening introduction, because, yeah. What? Seems the kidnappers want to distribute one of those cards to each person. Anyway, that's a dangerous card. Just trust me and hand it over, okay? I gave Sal the sacrifice card. And So gave me a commoner card. He let me know about the main game that was going to happen. And about strategies to survive. Everything was the way Sal explained it. That's why Kana thought that instead of Kai, Sal should be left alive. Well, Sal was left alive mostly purely because I thought he was a sacrifice, so that's why I didn't vote for him. And it apparently, no matter what we did, it was gonna be that way because, yeah, doubt, Keymaster, sacrifice, yeah. Unless Joe mentioned, outright stated he had the sacrifice card and explained what the card entailed and the icon was, and yeah, it wasn't gonna work. And Joe voted for himself, the 2 votes. Oh, God. Okay, stop thinking about that. Is that what happened? So Kana wasn't necessarily just being used by Sao. No dummy roll. Can't prove it, though. No, hold on. In that secret room where Kai's laptop was? While So was still knocked out or being attacked by Nao, I saw a card under the desk. Yes, it was a sacrifice card. If that was Sao's card, it's strange that he didn't die from me seeing it. In short, it really is a dummy roll. That'd also mean, if the main game is going to use these same cards and the rules and the rolls all over, transferring over to the next main game, that technically mean that if, we just gather up all the cards and we just hand them out to, people... Oh, that's going to be the next thing, because, everyone has to have a card, and at least one person has to have a sacrifice card, and that person, no matter what, everyone else is going to live. Oh, boy. They have to die, then. That would mean we have to choose someone who actually wants to die, and I don't want to think about that. The last time I thought about people who didn't want to die, I actually wanted to live, and oh my gosh, I don't want to think about that anymore. Plus, if like the cards like don't the dummy rolls do work, we can just find the Keymaster and Sage rule and just hand it off to people like we can completely trust. Well, we can find the Keymaster or the Sage and hand them, like we just find one of those two, we're set and safe. Because of the whole lying thing, you can only figure out who the Keymaster is. And we better not... that's gonna be even more harder. Because, like, if the person who, like, keeps the Sage or the Keymaster icon, if they see what the card is on there, how do we prove that, then? Well, if they keep the rules over, that's gonna be an interesting more discussion, then. Oh, God. Meow? That's kind of strange, Woof. Because that loner got knocked out before the loner and Bucket Girl got rested, Meow. Isn't the order weird, Woof? But Bucket Girl? What's the order of them obtaining the sacrifice card? Oh yeah, in the thing, I'm gonna keep with this, but now I already know. I chose Kana God first. I didn't understand what they meant by the whole order thing. Because, like, you know, Kana got the sacrifice card and just handed it back to Sal, and that's why I thought, you know, the sacrifice card was underneath the desk, but... I mean, he, like, after the whole... I don't remember exactly the whole order from the top of my head when I was playing through this first time, so... So got attacked, his laptop was stolen, and then, like, sent the rest with Kana in the bar room to, you know, like, stave off the injury, so... Yeah. Nice. Yeah, all the weapons from Kai, the knife and that are gone. I don't think anything carries over from the last chapter, so... Besides choices, but yeah, not items-wise. I'll just go with what I said in my initial thing again. Kana got first. It was... No, Sal got the sacrifice card first, or technically, he found it. And we get to this logic's end conclusion, makes me even hate Sal even more. Jin has it right. Sal was knocked out before Kana handed over the sacrifice card. Just maybe... First, Sal was attacked in the hidden room and fainted. Later, he picked up the sacrifice card and a commoner card, then rested. He placed the sacrifice card somewhere where Kana would find it. And when Kana picked it up, Sal offered to trade it with a commoner card, as to put her in his debt. Manipulation. But that can't be. Sure enough, that damn beanie guy was just completely using Kana. That's not the only thing. The sacrifice card ultimately ended up with Joe. Meaning maybe he purposely had Joe to pick it up. Oh, woof woof. Dog'll go barf. If you can hear that. Yeah, so Sal basically manipulated Kana, and then hey Joe, leaves it on a table. Hey, what's that? Puts it on the table. Oh, sorry, it was nothing, never mind. Joe picks it up, sees the dummy roll, and just... leads him to his fucking death. Oh, God. So has a lot of answer 4. It's not looking good for the whole trust part. Go so passive aggressive and say, like, have fun with... only, like taking each other's, like, you know, trust tokens. Yeah, so have fun with Kana. I still need to get, I hate manipulators. I just don't. Oh, God. That's a whole nother story. Meaning, maybe he purposely had Joe pick it up. I'm gonna take that bastard out, I swear! I bet he's just hiding under the bed in his room or something, woof. Perfect spot for a traitorous ass like him. Or a leech, like I said before. Let's check it out. Oh, where's he going? Oh, look! Oh, he's dead. No, he's not. What the... There's a rugged plank of wood in the bed. What the hell's this? Well, it seems just the right size of carrying swing around. Oh yeah, so timing is a bit weird because obviously, like, when we were talking to the doll, I just forgot their name. Something Ranger and Cephala, Tia Cephala, I believe. When we were talking to those and talked to the price corner, came back with a monitor, like, and the other one, I explored all the other rooms and Sal's beanie hat was, not there, so the attack must have happened there, but it's weird that he got attacked in the ruined hallway, or like the culprit like took some like rugged plank of wood from the ruined hallway, went to his room, knocked him out, and like it just grabbed his beanie hat and tossed it back into the ruined hallway, leaving the weapon behind. That makes literally no sense. Unless Sal, like, you know, there was a scuffle in there and he ran to his room and the perpetrator ran after him and knocked him out. Well, seemed just the right size to carry and swing around. You don't mean Sal was collapsed on the floor. It's the same situation, Meow, as before. Sure is. Don't worry, he's breathing. And he's definitely been knocked down with a wood plank, as by the whole splinters and wood shavings. On his head, those splinters? Yeah. That should prove it. That seems like... This seems too realistic. Like, you know, too real to be fabricated. The splinters in his head. Unless Sal was, like, really that big a manipulator, and yeah, okay, the second that comes to light, oh gosh, we can't trust him for shit on anything. Yay, 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 yay. I have a feeling that's what happens, but yeah, I'm gonna go with it's being genuine, like a real attack. This scene truly was the same as the one I just recalled. The same as when Sal was attacked in the hidden room. Well, I bet he's gonna get hit and dies at some point in the next chapter by the way this is going. Sal! Oh, we got his beanie cap. Oh man, I feel awful. What in the world happened? Huh? That's what I want to know. Where is this place? When did I get here? Cram it, you bastard! Like hell anybody's gonna worry about you now. What are you plotting? Tell me! What? Hold on! Oh no, violence isn't the answer, Reiko. Not yet, anyway. What is it? You're so mean suddenly. Who attacked you? I don't know. Was I attacked? Well, why else would you be collapsed? I think I was investigating the laptop in the hidden room, and then what's he saying? Shut the hell up! That laptop crap was all before the main game. The main game? No, that's right. Before the main game, I need to check the data on the laptop, but the password. You completely lost your mind, man. The main game's long since ended. What do you mean, Kaiji? Over? All of it? Who died? Huh? So, what is So talking about? Who isn't here? Nao? Hey, don't tell me your memories! Or else was it Kai? Stop already. It can't be Joe? Stop. Mister, that can't be it, right? Joe died? Why? Stop! Yay. Fun times. You okay, Sarah? Amy blacked out again. Oh boy. Never touched the hallucination card. Oh god. Yes, I'm fine. Goddamn piece of shit! He's spouting more stupid lies. It seems genuine, but the very second, like, he slips about a second, like, a very stinking thing, I'll catch it. Because we're all gonna be suspicious. So it's really a lie? Obviously, he's at a disadvantage, so he's pretending like he doesn't remember. Well, like, if we didn't hear about the whole, like, if this was, like, a whole thing, this would make sense, like, you know, if you heard about this before, like, you know, the rules with the trust game happened, then yeah, maybe so. But it's a trust game, the barter trust game, he heard about that, though, he would have a little reason to do that. It wouldn't make sense exactly to, you know, do all this. Unless he's going on another fucking scheme or something like that. That said, he's not going to answer this like that either. Could you trust Kana to handle it? Sure, yeah. Kana? I'll try to find the truth behind what Sal's thinking. I'm sure you'll be less wary with me than the rest of you. Sounds good. The hell are you on about? That guy's like a bad influence like Kena. Well, now she knows that Sao manipulated her. We've been underestimating Kena, I'd say. She might be a stronger girl than we thought. Mr. Policeman! But don't let him use you, Kena. Adults with bad intentions are scarier than you can imagine. Right! And off she goes. I ain't gonna accept it, Let's believe Reiko. Kena. What do we do now, Meow? We got 3 whole days. No use in rushing the attractions and hurting ourselves. Well, I would say we get all those out of the way. Like, that's another thing. We can, like, rush all the attractions since, like, since the one attraction we have so far was a quick thing. We fail, like, we just do all the attractions, like, day 1. And, in case we fail enough times, we have, like, time to, like, do them all. Then afterwards, we can just probably, like, do the attractions more and more again to, get more tokens from each other. Well, I guess it's gonna run out, like, when someone, like, hands away all their tokens. But, meh. You just get tokens from, like... You get on with someone who's basically has, like, traded all their tokens in with someone else's. And you basically said, hey, can I have some of yours? Oh, yeah, here. I have, so's. Here you go. That weird trust bar system. I bet that's gonna happen, actually, now that I think about it. I bet that's gonna happen. Well, that just means, like, someone's gonna be complicit, or there's gonna be a theft involved with, the wallets. The whole personal information thing. I can imagine someone trying to steal, like, from Kena, from the wallet. Oh gosh, he might be attacked. Just so people, like, know, like, what Sal's background is after the whole shenanigan. Plus the whole hint with Alice and Kaiji's interaction in the very epilogue of the last chapter. Oh boy. It might be wise to discuss how we're gonna use those tokens, too. Tokens? Meow. I also love all the new sprites of these characters. They're just adorable. It's adorable. Oh yeah, and this is basically where I stopped. Let's see. Negotiations. After finishing a death attraction, you can select someone in the lobby to have negotiations with token trades and the like. It's wise to both collect tokens and deepen your interactions. Your actions may just decide their fates. Oh boy. Well, we're definitely gonna, like, go along with, like, we need to keep Jin alive and Kaiji. He's, Kaiji's reliable and Jin needs to be protected at all costs. I love Jin too much. Jin's adorable. I'll just say that. I have a soft spot for him. Let's see. Everyone else is alright. I wouldn't mind, like, going with Kyutaro more. Like, he's nice. Like, we, like, trust him more. Plus, having someone, like, strong as a backup, that's nice. Alice? Yeah. He's very straightforward. I can trust him. He's not... Yeah, literally the only time he's lied is basically just in service of someone else. Reiko, for example. Like, he lied about, like, what crime he committed when he went to jail. Like, being a thief, which I don't remember exactly what he said when we, like, talked in negotiations with him. Like, when he woke up, we tied him up. Don't remember exactly that, but it was mentioned in the main trial after I played it a few times, so yeah. Let's see. So, I guess because of the whole memory thing, that could be something interesting to think about. Although, don't know how much I want him to know, like, our background. Well, if he knows our background to the whole email thing, after he, like, gets his trust thing, his memory is still on his, like, he's going into the suspension that, we're still in trustworthy, so and everyone else, like, doesn't like him anymore, so let's pretend that, we have amnesia and get close to Sarah again. And like, he figures out our background information. That'll be fine, actually. Like, he would, like, know that. Unless the kidnappers put some terrible information for our personal backgrounds. Unless, like some of these characters have even worse backgrounds, like, oh, Jin and Kena, oh gosh, we killed someone before we came here, like, the very second we stabbed the kidnappers in the neck! How many meat tokens do we have? Shares meat tokens, 90. Clear chips 1. I guess this is the time where actually, like, the whole the smaller individual choices really matter. Hopefully there's no more bugs. Like, technically I only seen one bug, and I had to be told it that it was a bug before I had to realize it was. But boy, oh boy. Just going through this again, like, even after playing through the main show again, I love this to death. And I'll stop here to, you know, since it's exactly where I stopped in my genuine first thing, but I'm talking more, I've talked more in depth after I, like, spent, like, a few days, like, you know, just thinking this over. Things have been pretty hectic when I first recorded these, like, this initial reaction, like, the last one, the main trial. Things have been hectic on those days, so that's probably the main reason why the audio got so corrupted. Even though I like testing paranoia. Testing stuff out for paranoia's sake. It's better to be paranoid than nothing. Just not too paranoid. Well, I feel invigorated, but I don't want to... I really don't want to, the last time I went through, like, things... I had to, like, go through things like, you know, what was it? I binge played through things, like, when I was playing through, like, when I was going through Tango Tower, which, meh. I still like the game, like, the last game I played, but along with this, I had the same feeling that I'm glossing over things I should, like, you know, should instantly know, like, you know, that sort of thing. So I should try to get, like, you know, do this intermittently, to the best of my ability. So... maybe I'll do this like later on sometime, and then like and try to get back on schedule. Oh boy. So. Oh boy, I'm actually still like this. Oh boy. Well, this is going fun so far, and the perspectives with this is endless. Based on like, basically, people are probably gonna die or gonna get new information from everyone. So this is gonna be very interesting to see. So, I hope you'll see you all then, and I hope you had a fun ride with this as much as I have, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Music's good.